Okay, yes, this is happening. Oh no. First of all, thank you to Care Of for sponsoring this video. I'll talk to you more about that company that I love very much towards the end of this video, so let's get on with it. Hi, my name is Grace Helbig. If you do not know, now you know. Your life is different now. A few days ago, I went on Twitter and I asked you guys, am I about to do a magic trick? If I open my hands and there's quarters in both of my palms, I'm gonna lose my mind. No. I asked you guys if you would be down for the idea of me doing a weekly or bi-weekly video that encapsulates my reactions, thoughts, theories, etc. around reality television, because I spend the majority of my time watching reality TV. And I've always thought of it as my shameful little secret, and you know what? No, I won't say I'm super proud of it, but I'm pretty okay with it. And that's why I've decided that I should utilize all the time and mental energy that I put into that type of programming and then filter it into this type of programming. It's like a fun way to upcycle procrastination. Oh, I'm a genius. And a lot of you seemed on board with that idea too, so here we are. I don't have a name for this series. I'd love your suggestions. Leave them in the comments down below. I just want to be able to have some few people to be able to express my thoughts and feelings about reality TV to, that aren't my boyfriend because I force him to watch too much of it already, and aren't my dog because she is a dog. I don't know exactly how to do this, so today is gonna be just a real brief, clunky version of what might evolve into something more structured. I asked you guys what shows that you wanted me to talk about, and I got an overwhelming response to Bachelor in Paradise and Are You the One? So that's what we're talking about today. I just watched the most recent episode from Tuesday night of Bachelor in Paradise right before this, so I'm all fired up on this shit. Give me a baseball bat and a pinata. Okay, let's start with Batch in Paradise. Now, I have to let you guys know, I'm a late comer to the Bachelor franchise. I'm not sure what season I started, maybe Ashley's season or the race car driver season, the boring one. So some of the people from Bachelor in Paradise I don't fully know, but you don't really, I guess, need to know them to know that they're hungry for attention and they look great in a bathing suit. Here are some thoughts. I started to write down thoughts. This is like the most excited I've been to make a video and the most like prep I've done for making a video because I'm so excited about making these kinds of videos. I hope you guys enjoy this. JPJ and Tayshia all the way. I love this couple so much. JPJ is like Keanu Reeves from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure meets like a Sprouse twin. Tayshia's like Michelle Obama decided to go on spring break. They're just the perfect couple. They're my royal couple so far. They came out of nowhere. I was not prepared. It was like the oxygen mask came down and I had not had a flight attendant tell me what to do with it yet. He memorized a Shakespearean excerpt from Romeo and Juliet for her, and he tried so hard, and for some reason it wasn't cringy. It was really sweet. If any other doofus on that beach tried to do that, I would have been like, no, and thrown a shoe at my television, which is fine because I don't wear shoes. Because right up until that point I kept thinking, oh no, JPJ hasn't formed any real connections with anyone other than what seems like friendship, and I don't want him to get voted off because he's just great TV. And then slam, bam, thank you ma'ams. Tayshia is a great catch. She's fun and interesting and like very wise. She seems very wise. JPJ just seems fun, lighthearted. He's got a cartoon character voice. What was that Nickelodeon cartoon of the kids that were at the beach house? Rocket Power. Yeah, he sounds like a voice from Rocket Power. They're a powerful rocket. I'm all in on them. Blake. Man, Blake is so meh to me. He looks like a thumb. That's not mean. Thumbs do great work. Look, thumbs encourage you, discourage you, get you places. He seems to be doing all of that with all of the women. Blake became like America's sweetheart after his season of The Bachelor because he sincerely, seemingly got his heart broken, which I get. But seeing him on Bachelor in Paradise, he's all twitchy and anxious. And you know what kind of people are twitchy and anxious? People that are full of lies. You know who isn't twitchy and anxious? JPJ, all the way. But now Blake is into Hannah G. And Hannah G is like a Cabbage Patch doll that went through puberty. But I actually understand Blake and Hannah G's getting together. I think that they both became America's sweethearts after their seasons of The Bachelor, Bachelorette, and they got like projected to this adoration on a grand level, and they didn't really know how to handle it. Sometimes I think that they're like innocent people that got thrust into this situation and really truly don't know exactly how to operate. Like if you took like a homeschool kid to the back of Spencer's gift shop and you just said, go nuts. But then on the other hand, I feel like they're adults and they're smart and they know what they're doing. Part of me thinks, what if there's like an ugly duckling situation? Like both of them were dorks when they were younger, and then like puberty and some things did some good things to their things, and now people are like, you're super hot, and now they have all this attention on them, and so now they kind of have the power and control they never had when they were down here, and so they want all of it because they never had it before. If and when they fuck it up, they act as if they have no idea how they've done that. Both of their natural resting faces are shock and disbelief. Just like, huh? What? Blink, blink, blink. Huh? I can't believe. No. You felt what? I'm sorry. No, blink, 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 blink. Not every single feeling that someone tells you should be that shocking to you. Unfortunately for Dylan, which sucks, is like she clearly came there with the MO of wanting to see what happens with Blake, and Blake came with a bunch of baggage and she wasn't expecting that, so she kept kind of a distance, but then when he pursued, she was like, I want that too. It's like nerd prom. I think they're gonna end up together, and you know what, quite frankly, I could give a shit. It's kind of boring to me. I feel bad for Dylan, but it's like, they had this pre-planned. In this scenario, what I would like to see thrown in is a wrench. I want to watch one of them go nuts. They're all a bunch of tools. Kidding, I watch it, I love it. Christian, the new kid. Christian is so fun to watch for me because it feels like he is literally the new kid in school that doesn't understand how the rules of the school work. All of the other cast members like know how to act on TV enough. They know when to cry, when to be emotional, when to kiss, how to kiss. Like all these, like they know all the nuances of cameras and producers and that sort of thing, and he just comes guns a-blazing. It's like the school says, hey, lunch is at 11:30, and he's like, no, I'm having my lunch right now. I'm eating it off Nicole's ass, and I don't care how many cameras watch me. I have no regard for my friends and family that will be watching this in the future, nor hers. I want this, and this is what I'm getting. Oh, it's fantastic. He doesn't give a shit. He had a date card. He talked to one girl. He took her out. Get what you want. Because he was voted off on the very first night in his season of The Bachelorette, I feel like he's bold and unjaded, and that's very exciting, whereas Jordan, on the other hand, is bold but like so jaded. Like he knows who his character is for TV and he just plays into that, and that's not as interesting to me because it just feels fake. But I guess that's supposed to be it, so I should be fine with that. But the fact that these two get in a fight over a pinata, what's more real about that? Christian sets up this date for Nicole with a full pinata like on the beach, and then the other guy, God, this is how much I remember the other guy. Clay tries to go in and be a big man, and it just is so cringy to watch someone whose natural state is not alpha and is more beta try to be alpha. Ooh. And then Jordan decides that he's gonna step in and bust open the pinata because that's what adult men do. And the greatest part of all of this is when you zoom out a little bit on this show, Christian didn't come there with a pinata. He didn't go through TSA with a fucking pinata. Some PA on set had to like run into town to buy a pinata and lug it back so that they could pretend that Christian brought this specifically for Nicole, and then Jordan stomps over there. I felt like I was watching the end of the movie Big, where like Jordan walked over as an adult and then slowly regressed into like an 11-year-old boy as he walked over. So stupid. They ended the episode at the very beginning of them physically having an altercation. I hate physical violence very, very much. Also, what do you expect is gonna happen when you go over and you rip up someone's, technically, their property? Really dumb all the way around. But we'll see what happens next week. Oh, what are the rest of my notes? Oh, poor Cam. Dean's great. Oh, Demi is so much more likable to me on this whole season because she's much more vulnerable and she's got so many more layers, so that's cool. Christina seems a little insecurely sassy this season. Don't know if I like that. Did anyone ever check on whether Katie actually had a stroke or not? There's been a Kevin this whole time. All right, those are my thoughts for right now on Bachelor in Paradise. Let's get into Are You the One? God, I haven't written out my notes on this at all, so I'm going to be a little bit all over the place. Are You the One this season is wild. I don't even know how to explain this show to people that haven't watched it. When I first watched this show, I thought it was just like a dating game show. I didn't fully understand the concept of it, and then when I realized that they're all trying to win $1 million collectively as a house, and I was like, this is genius! Genius is too big of a word for what this show is, but it's good and I'ma watch it. This is the fluid season of Are You the One, which makes it extra juicy because everyone is fair game, which also gives me extra anxiety because there's so many different like mathematical combinations that they could all pair up. Dr. Frankie, what's she doing? What does she actually do? I know she comes in and she just goes, heartbreak is hard, right? And they're all like, yeah, all right, see ya. I think it's great. It's an addition. I think that they probably had some notes about like, you're not actually helping them develop their tools to be better partners in the search for their ideal partner. So, you know, a step in the right direction. Here's my one big thing about this show that I've noticed, and let me know if you've noticed this too. A lot of times they all speak very articulately and eloquently, and then they'll get into their truth booth, and it comes out of nowhere that they all adopt the same type of like weird slang twang speech that they do. To me, it's most prevalent in Paige, that she'll be like, you knew from the jump, but this, and I ain't about that, and oh girl, hit that hoe. And I'm like, I thought you were like a little pixie nerd like type, but maybe I'm judging a book by the cover, I don't know. And it's always bonkers to me when the host is like, you guys are throwing a mermaid party tonight, and then they suddenly all have holographic mermaid under the sea garb. This is not spontaneous. Also, you guys party every night. You're stuck in a house together. Like every night is a party. Also, the slow-mo shots of them partying look so good. I love this. Like the close-up shots of them like grinding on each other, and like champagne is spraying everywhere, and they're like making out, and it's all hot and sexy and glistening and blah, and then they just like pull out a little bit, and then they're just sort of like awkwardly dancing. Like, I want more of that juxtaposition. What we got going on? Jonathan and Bessette, I'm rooting for you. I think you guys are great. You will have the coolest closet in your house of any couple I will probably ever see. Get that going. Justin and Max, they seem sweet. I don't think they're a match, but they seem sweet. And I think that's gonna destroy Justin. And if that happens, I feel like we need to all keep an eye on Justin, okay? Nor is not boring. Also, Nor's angry drunk voice is like the scariest, weirdest. Like she ate 10 packs of cigarettes and turned into a mob boss. Hold on, I wanna listen to it. Hit that hoe! What's good, Paige? 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 What a fun dating game. The crux of all that is Kai. I don't know how I feel about Kai. Sweetheart, desperately seeking love in all of the places, right and wrong. Kai might be a little bit like Blake. Is that crazy to say? Probably didn't feel a lot of attention and love and self-worth at a certain point in their life, and now feel all of those things and want all of those things. All of it. And then when it fits with everyone else's shit, then they go, huh? And maybe it's stuff like this that gets people out of that pattern behavior, or maybe it's stuff like this that amplifies that pattern behavior. I don't know. I'm not a psychologist. I'm just a girl that chooses to watch TV instead of wash her hair. Jenna's great. Why isn't everyone flocking to get with Jenna? She is smart, she's funny, she's beautiful. She's like a mom in the house. She's got a Harry Potter tattoo. Like, she's a total sweetheart. Amber's also a total sweetheart, but also I think she's a sneaky temptress. To each their own. Maybe they're each other's perfect match. Who knows? Also, who washes the sheets in the boom boom room? They get washed, right? Who washes any of the sheets in the entire house? The sheets get washed? Why don't we see any of that footage? Oh, and then there's Danny, who looks like a skinnier version of Colt from 90 Day Fiancé, another reality franchise that we'll get to eventually. Danny just wants to get the math right and win the money. My favorite part of the episode, though, was when Kai drunkenly was professing his love to Jenna, and Danny was trying to give Kai food because clearly they were so drunk, and Jenna asked Danny to leave, and he just left the food there for them. He's a sweetheart. Oh my God. It was such a sweet little moment. Did anyone else catch that? I also like too that sometimes you can tell that they're like clearly super stoned, and I'm like, oh, This is fun. They get high on this show. They don't show them getting high, but I imagine that they are probably in a tropical paradise that has a lot of grass. Whoa. Full outfit change, because here's where I tell you about Care Of, who is sponsoring today's video. Thank you so much, Care Of. Care Of is a subscription service that delivers vitamins and supplements that are catered to your specific health needs. Are you looking to get better sleep? Are you looking to manage stress? Are you looking for energy? All of these things can be accomplished. What you need to do is you need to take their online quiz. It's really simple. It takes 5 minutes, asks you a lot of personalized questions about your lifestyle, your fitness goals. They can create personalized, scientifically backed recommendations for you and your body and your needs and your necessities. Based on the results of the quiz, Care Of will send you little supplement and vitamin packs personalized just for you. Look at that. It says Hi Grace on it. Now I have to take these every day because it has addressed me by my name. Also, you can modify your subscription at any time based on like how your needs change. There's also vegan and vegetarian options out there for you guys, so you're getting all the nutrients that those dietary restrictions require. And the best part of this is you can get 25% off your first order if you go to takecareof.com and then enter the promo code GraceH. Again, go to takecareof.com, enter the promo code GraceH. Also, I just throw like a couple packs in my suitcase when I go travel and do shows over the weekend, and it really balances out all of the unhealthy lifestyle choices I make when I perform. So at least that's what my scientifically backed knowledge is recommending for myself. Okay, my thoughts on Are You the One haven't fully been thought out, so that's all I have for right now based on my memory of watching the last episode. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Also, let me know what shows you want me to talk about in the future and how this structure should go. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. I make videos, but at least sometimes, because this will keep me going. Other than that, I don't know.